Hello traders, this is Stacy from Swing4it.com. Where's the bear? Well, the bear is active and in control, foraging, and even uh, eating very well these days. I think it's actually feeding on the bull, for lack of a better way to put it. The Oh, let's see here. So I've got a couple open positions. I accidentally opened the KRE and in the smaller account where I was trying to keep it where we just did the XLF, but I traded both. So let's look at our positions and see where we're at. This first off, this is the ES. So what we need to do is we need to turn this into red. So we're going to make this kind of a light red color right there. And as you can see, the weekly chart's down. We still have this low down here on the weekly chart that's going to probably be tested. So there's going to be a support area forming. Boy, that's the thing about these big moves. Down here we're going to see some support eventually, I believe. And let's go here. Let's make that the right color. So what I was looking for was this close below the low of the high. The problem was I couldn't open this particular one because of the distance from here to here was more risk than I could take on. And if you did two contracts, you were risking, I don't know, $3,200 or something like that on the SPY. So let's look at the stocks that I like to watch, or the indices, or the ETFs, whatever you want to call them. The KRE we got into. This has got to move. This is going to move to here now. So we want to replace that. That's my alert. If all else fails when it comes up to here. So what we did is we got short on Thursday at the close of the market right here. And then when it opened up Friday, I scaled out a little more than half the position. I think I got out of 2/3 of the position, and that's how I handled the CRE. And of course, this is the bear, just totally bearish. And then the Qs it tried to signal on Friday, but you can see it closed back above this low. So I'm not interested in taking this short. The SPY. That's the one that was too much. Here's your high, here's your low. We did have a close below the low of the high, right there. So we got a short signal, but there was a lot of buying that came in at the end of the day. We'll see what happens when we open up later tonight. It'd be interesting to see where the market's going to be. A lot of news about the coronavirus, and it's just. What did I hear? 23,000 people died from the flu last year, and the coronavirus is not even going to come close to that. And no one's really, too up in arms about the flu bug anyway. So the XHB, we did the same thing. Came in here and we closed this, or we opened up a position here, a 70 delta put. And then we scaled half of it, and we've got our position there. So we need to move this to here. So what I'm going to be looking at is if this closes back above this high now, I'm going to close the trade. I am anticipating the market to get down into this area sometime soon. Again, when you look at the weekly chart, you got this big candle. Huge, pretty good gap up here too. So eventually that's going to get filled, but who knows when. But again, we're probably going to see this come down into this area before too long. The XLE energy. Oh, we need to move our stop on that, so we're going to move it to there, and we'll replace that. Again, got out of half the position at the open Friday, and it looks like it's got a little room to run. I have no clue where this is going to go. Let's go out a little further and see what we can see. Maybe 5 years. Let's see what that looks like. See, we're at lows in the energy that we haven't seen in a long time. So, um, yeah, just going to go find a new place to hang out, I guess. So watch that happen. And again, if this closes back above the high, we're going to close our position. Because of this market and in the condition it's in, I'm real happy that I do not have really any risk on it because I've taken off part of the trade. Then the other one is the XLF. So the XLF, again, we did the same thing, close below the high. That's our short signal, 70 delta put. Close half the position Friday. Not even sure where this one's going to go. We need to move our stop, so we're going to move that down to all the way to here and replace that. And let's see, let's go out here to on the weekly. Let's go to a longer time frame. Let's put it out 5 years and see what we have. Oh, we have room. You know, it's probably bouncing off that level right there. So I'm going to draw me a little box right there. So the box is going to go here for support. Probably should have been watching that area. But anyway, that's financials. I'm wondering how all this is, the Fed doing what they're doing, you know, giving money away on one hand and then lowering the interest rates on the other hand. I think the financials are going to have a tough time going forward. So we shall see. We shall see how much rescue the Fed can bring to the table. And then the KRE, the regional banks, that's going to be, you know, kind of in the same boat. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens this week. This week I'm just bearish as all get up and expecting the market to get down into this area. And next week we'll probably make a new low, you know, based on this move right here. That's kind of what I'm expecting. But again, we'll see what the Fed does, and we'll take it from there. Thank you.